Hey guys, happy, today is Sunday, so this is not going to be a Sunday reset routine, but I decided I'm going to go back to my reset routines because I did like doing them, so we're back with them. I currently have some things that I want to do, so I did write it down. I was just working on it right now really quickly, just kind of figuring out what I wanted to work on. Great thing is tomorrow I have the day off. Well, it's gonna be my last day off, I should say. I was on break all last week, so now I'm trying to like start getting back into the momentum because on Tuesday back to work, yay. But like I think what keeps you going is every time we have breaks. That's the only perk I feel like with working in education is the breaks, because most people don't really get breaks. They have to, like, if they want a week off, they have to like call for a week off. But with working in a school, you get summer break, you get breaks within the year. So our next big break is gonna be pretty much our midwinter recess in February, and then in April we have spring break. The only month I think we work full on but not even one day off is March. Generally that's the only month I think that we never have like at least one day. Even in January we have a day coming up, the 16th, Martin Luther King Jr. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. So I've been trying to really get into being consistent. I think I've been doing pretty well, at least on TikTok. I've been trying to at least get myself to do one video a day. Now that I'm going back to work, I'm gonna see how much content I can like film here and there and post some of my drafts, because I feel like that's something that I really need to get into, posting my drafts, posting like a bunch of videos in my drafts, so that if I go to work it's easy really quickly for me to just do minor edits and drop the video. That's what I like about TikTok. I mean, you can do it on Instagram as well. Now, Instagram, I'm starting to slowly post on it, but I gotta be really honest. I don't vibe with Instagram as I do with TikTok. Like, I just don't. I feel like Instagram, after a while, I just stop growing. I lose followers. And I think it's also a consistency thing, but it's just like, I'm not growing on there. So it's like, whereas I have less followers on TikTok, but I feel like the reach is so much better. And this is why I'm like really going hard on what do you call this, on TikTok, because after I started being consistent, I grew more. I finally got out of the 100 zone, and I'm in 200. I'm almost close to 300. I have 235 now. Now if you like TikTok, and with my TikTok too, really quickly, but with my TikTok I feel like I'm a little bit of everything. I stick with my hair, beauty, and lifestyle, but with a twist. I kind of change it up. Whereas I feel like with Instagram, I posted on Instagram, probably doesn't do that well. I posted on TikTok, probably does way better. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. So on my list of things I have to show you guys, here you go. So this is my list, and I'll read it off. Pretty much laundry. I already washed my bathroom. Normally it is a Sunday, so on Sundays is normally my cleaning day. I already washed my bathroom, so I didn't even bother showing you guys that, because beyond this break I've been waking up later. I have to delete emails. I have so much emails in my email inbox, it's crazy, especially on my personal email. Now my school email, I don't really delete stuff, because just in case, like for anything that I need records of, like if I took a day off or anything. But my personal email, I know for sure I need to delete a lot in that one. I think that's the one that has the most. I think I have about 14k emails. Ridiculous. And I need to also, I put unsubscribe to some mailing lists. I don't know if that really works. Does unsubscribing to these mailing lists really work, or do they still email you? I think in the past I've unsubscribed to a few. But anyway, so I'm gonna do that. I also have planned content. So I'm actually proud of myself because I've been off, and this is why I'm saying the bonus of being off. I feel like I'm a little bit more consistent. I can get a lot more content done. So I did already post a video. I decided that I was gonna, initially I could have done the reset routine for my first video of January, but I decided to do my last like vlogmas kind of content, weekly vlog, whatever you want to call it, for tomorrow. So that's gonna drop tomorrow, and I've already done I was really good at getting the content. Like I did all the thumbnail and everything, all the editing and everything is already done for that video, so I don't have to like, because sometimes what happens is the day before I'm like going like trying to get everything already set up, but it's all set for Monday. It's already scheduled, so I don't have to worry about content for Monday. It's already done. Anyway, so, but I do want to plan more content. I do have 2 other content ideas. This is one of them, of course, for YouTube, itself, but I need to go through my TikTok. There's some ideas. I feel like I just randomly get ideas, and then that's what I did honestly last week. That's how I ended up just posting like consistently, because I would just like I wrote down a whole list of ideas that I wanted to do for TikTok, and then I just picked a day where I was like, all right, today you can do this. And then I also need to touch base with some collabs, because I was kind of bad on that. Like every time I was gonna go on into my account, because I use, like, you know, there's different platforms for us small creators. This year I definitely want to, sorry, this light is bothering me up here from my light up there, but yeah, this year I definitely want to really get into the collabs. I mean, every year I've been getting collabs, but I really want to maximize my collab. But I think also it comes with quality, and this is why I'm trying to really stay consistent on my platforms, because that is really what helps with, I don't know why I keep on doing this, showing you guys my nail, but yes, those are the birthday nails. Yesterday was my birthday. But anyway, I thought I cut this, you know, when the straggly piece, I'm gonna cut this later. Anyway, so yeah, I want to touch base with that, because I think one of the brands was, I don't want them to be like, oh, she didn't come back to me. But honestly, I was just trying to enjoy my vacation too, so I wasn't really, like, I was answering emails, but I wasn't. But because it's through the influencer like messaging thing, I have to, like, the platform, I mean, I have to actually go on the website, log in, and message them that way. It's not like, because some brand collaborations I get like actual email, like, we want to collaborate you with for X, Y, and Z, but some of them is like through the platforms that I've joined. So I have to go in there. But yeah, whatever. So I need to do that. I also want to look on some sites, other platforms, to see if there's any brand collabs that the ones that I am interested in, so I can apply for the campaigns, because that's pretty much what they are. They're based, like, some of them are based on like a campaign based platform. So yeah, and then I also have update my calendars, because my calendars, like, for example, I have my calendar on my wall, my dry erase one. I actually didn't write anything in December, and I'll get into why I didn't. But the only thing I wrote on my calendar was my birthday, which was yesterday, and that was the 31st of December, and then that was it. I didn't do anything, but I want to get back to doing the self-care thing that I've been doing from Casey Cure. I think that's the Instagram name. I keep on forgetting to put the IG name. I'll put it on the screen. And I also want to update my other one. I have so many calendars, plus I have a planner, which I was gifted. If you guys saw that video, somebody gifted me, one of my family members gifted me a planner for this year. I actually didn't, so I bought a planner, but it wasn't a what do you call it, it wasn't a daily updated planner, meaning it didn't have like January 2023. It was just like blank with lines and things, and you can write whatever you want. So I'm essentially, I don't know what I'm going to use that planner for yet. And also something else, I don't know if I want to do this yet, is create a vision board for this year. Normally I'm on top of it, and I create it the year prior before we get into the next year. But I'm still like, I feel like I need a visual. I'm a person, like, I feel like I need to see a visual representation of things sometimes to make me, well, to one, make me do things, and two, to just make me more productive, I feel like. So yeah. So another thing that I am implementing that I want to work on this year is hair growth. Now, this is the black owned brand. I've talked about it before. I believe I have a coupon link or affiliate link for them. But anyway, this is a brand that did help my hair grow last time. So the products that I'm using, though, this is just one of them, but it's pretty much catered to helping your hair grow when you have protective styles. So yeah, these are the aloe vera growth drops, but then there's other products like Chaby, I forgot what it's called, the spray. I have a video, I don't remember what vlog, but I'll link it. But you can also check my TikTok for info on that as well. So I just rub it in my scalp. I do it at least 2 to 3 times a week. And yeah. So as I'm writing things, I was setting up stuff for some of the first week of January. Other things that I want to do. And disclaimer before I continue, like, I'm not going to share everything, because something that I learned personally, I feel like in 2022 is like, sometimes you don't got to tell everybody everything. Everything is not for social media consumption, because sometimes people may, you know, pray on your downfall, or, and it just anything. You don't know what. Oops, my camera fell. But, what was I gonna say? So some of the goals that I do have, though, that I'll share is, I think that's always a goal that I have every year, is social media. TikTok, I want to go to for this month specifically. I want to be at 300 to 500. And I'm actually close to 300. I think I counted, I was about 60 something to 300, so I may just make that goal. But again, it comes with consistency, like I was talking about earlier. With YouTube, I want to grow at least to 1,250 to 1,300. Now, I always give myself a range, and if I complete it, I do, or if I exceed it, that's great. But I always try to just give myself a realistic, like, range of where I want to be at by the end of the month. And then I always say this every year, but more paid collaboration. Now, I did do a vision board, but I'm not going to share my vision board this year. Going back to what I said earlier, to try to keep certain things or goals for myself, or plans to myself. So yeah, but that's something too you can add in, like, your vision board. I feel like my vision board aligns with some of the things that I'm sharing with you guys. Also, for mental, I think I already spoke about this, but having, like, I have therapists, and yeah, I don't have to go into detail about that, but definitely it's been really well on my mental to have somebody to talk about stuff that's not your family or friends, because I feel like when you have people close to you, they're just going to tell you what they want to tell you, but sometimes you just need somebody on the outside of things that doesn't know you as well to, like, put things in perspective and help you meet goals and think about decisions clearly, pretty much. And then spiritual, reading my Bible, praying, and then getting back to the gym consistently. But that's really it. Bye.